Hey guys, it's the Hadley family here. I'm just checking in, but also I need some advice and some tips on some things. So if there's any breastfeeding or exclusively pumping or exclusively breastfeeding moms out there that can help me, that'd be great. So, I've been taking the fenugreek supplements for about 3 weeks. I mean, I've seen a little bit of a change. Like now I'm getting drops of stuff, but it's like this gooey stuff. So I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's called colostrum or something like that, but it's like really gooey. So I've been pumping every 3 hours for about 10 to 15 minutes. I do offer him the breast, but we've been having trouble latching for 2 reasons. One is nipple confusion, and well, 3 reasons technically. And 2, my nipples are short, so I've been having a little bit of trouble there. The third thing is they thought he had a lip tie, so I stopped for a couple of weeks from breastfeeding. I just completely stopped. He's almost 3 months, so I would like to get back into the swing of things. I want to keep breastfeeding. I want to keep going with my breastfeeding journey. I want to see where it goes. But eventually, if I'm not going to get the milk supply I want, I am going to ask my OB about medications I can be put on to help me lactate more and boost my milk supply. I will tell them that I've been pumping. I've offered it to him, and I don't see a change in my milk supply. Like, it's not increased, it's decreased still. So, I mean, the one time that I showed you guys the breast milk that I got, that's all I got was the 5 ounces that one time. I mean, perhaps even if I don't get anything, I still pump, but it's just been a little hard on me because I start to see that there's nothing coming out, and I get depressed thinking, why am I not producing anything? What's going on? Like, I don't get it. But after a while, I started doing some of my research and talking to lactation nurses or consults, and they have told me what I could do and things and tips on how I could try and get some out. Even if I don't get some out, seeing that little bit there, I mean, is a big change to me, because the whole 2 weeks that I stopped, and then when I started, I wasn't getting nothing. Now I'm getting like 2 to 3 drops, and that's it. But so basically what I'm wondering is, what things can I use besides fenugreek to help boost my milk supply, or as they say, relactate? I know I have stuff in there because when I'm pumping, I'm getting like gooey stuff, but it's like before way before I get drops, and sometimes I don't get drops. I just get this gooey stuff. I am going to ask Wick about another nipple shield. I think that's what they're called. I mean, not another one, but a nipple shield in general, to see if maybe that will help get him to latch. Because right now my nipples are too short, so he's not getting how he needs to get it in his mouth, which can ruin my nipples. So I'm going to start the nipple shield, and if that doesn't work, then basically what I'm going to do is get a feeding tube, put it in his bottle, and then tape it and try and get him to latch that way. I've heard some moms do that. I've tried certain bottles and they haven't worked. I mean, I rarely use pacifiers, but in a way I do. From what the breastfeeding nurse said was that certain pacifiers can affect it, not all of them. The biggest thing is the bottles. It depends on what bottles you use, and if he is constantly eating formula, then he is going to end up not taking to the breast, which the 2 weeks that I stopped, that's what I gave him, was just formula. I mean, I didn't even pump. I just, I was giving up. And after the 2 weeks, I just needed to collect myself, and I was like, no, you need to do this for your baby. You need to make food to feed your baby. We need to get this journey going. We need to keep going with this journey, and we cannot give up. That baby needs food. I do give him formula just in case something happens, or if I do run out of milk, he'll have formula. But I just want to get back into breastfeeding and pumping and seeing that milk and getting overly joyed about getting anywhere between 5 to 8 ounces a day. Now I'm getting like nothing. Not even, like 2 or 3 drops, and that is it. Some days I get nothing. I drink more than enough water. I drink at least a gallon a day. If I'm not drinking water, they have these, it's not Gatorade, but they're low on sugar. And some people say that Gatorade have a lot of sugars in them, but it's not about the sugar that's in them. It's the electrolytes. It keeps you hydrated. Sometimes I will just drink Pedialyte. If I'm not dehydrated, I'll drink a Pedialyte, or I usually just have like 2 to 3 cases of the water near me while I'm breastfeeding at my breastfeeding station, and then I just do what I have to do. I honestly think it's the pump. This is my, the pump pack part. I've been through 3. I'm on my 4th one now. I get my pump from Wick, so I'm going to actually see if my insurance covers the Freemie cups. If so, I'm going to definitely get the Freemie cups and see if maybe that will help, because I definitely do feel full. But I have tried the hand crank ones and I didn't like it, and it didn't do good for me. I could not do it. And it was just, I honestly do think it's the pump, but the hand manual pump that they gave me is not a good one. I don't like it, so I'm just gonna get a hand manual pump myself. I'm either gonna get the Haka or the Medela. But I'm definitely gonna see if my insurance can cover the Freeme cups and just have the Haka or the Medela on hand if I go to a store, or if I go to somewhere's overnight. I can still be pumping but still having fun. He's on the Gentlease Enfamil, but I'm seriously trying to exclusively breastfeed and do pumping when he's breastfeeding, pump on one side. I have literally tried everything that Wix breastfeeding nurse gave me, and it's not working. I mean, the fenugreek supplements are working a little bit, but the mother's milk tea was working, and I haven't tried the lactation cookies yet because I haven't been able to get them. So I'm definitely gonna get them and try them and see how everything goes from there. But if I feel like it's not working, then I am gonna talk to my OB about being put on medication to help me relactate. I am not going to let myself down about it. I just need to give it some time, give my body some time, and keep going along with it as it comes. So I am going to just see where this journey takes us. I'm kind of hoping we can try and get this journey started again. Definitely not giving up. I'm going to keep offering him it until he finally decides to latch. Let's see. I am going to just keep offering him it until he latches. I mean, he does latch sometimes, but it's usually for like 5 minutes that he stays latched. Which, I mean, is still a big deal because it's telling my body that, hey, you need to wake up and produce milk for this baby. He needs to eat. So I'm kind of hoping we keep up with this rhythm and we keep going with our journey, because I'm definitely not giving up. And it's not just about baby, it's about both of us. It's about our bond. It's about how much time we get together. It's about how much time we have, how much time I have to take out of my day to do it. Because I do have 2 kids. I have a daughter that is 3 years old, and I have a son that's 2 months. But with her, I did produce quite a lot of milk. I didn't have to do any of this. I just pumped and I latched her, and she did amazing. I never had this problem. I started weaning her off of breast milk, or weaning when she was 14 months. I completely stopped breast milk. I stopped breastfeeding because she was gonna be 3, and I didn't want her to get to basically, I don't know how to say it, be like 3 or 4 and me still breastfeeding. I mean, not against it, but I just didn't want it because I knew eventually that I was gonna have another baby. It wasn't that I was planning it or any of that kind of sort. I just figured it was gonna happen. I mean, it would happen if God wanted us to have a kid, and obviously He did. But it's been a rough 2 months with him. I mean, it's
help and support, appreciation, love.
I have a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's just so hard for me to not stress. But that's what I'm trying not to do, is not stress, because when you stress and you're not relaxed, you're not going to produce anything. So I like to get in my little station that I have at my house and sit there and either listen to music and edit, or listen to Netflix. Not listen to Netflix. Wow. Blah, blah, blah. Watch Netflix or watch Hulu. Playing on my phone in general while I do this relaxes me. I know that sometime this week I am gonna take a nursing vacation, just basically, or nursecation, just basically where I pump or I offer him the breast and it's just me and him and we bond. I'm gonna keep doing the skin to skin time like I've been doing a lot. I'm gonna keep doing everything that I'm doing now, just adding a little different things, new things, and I honestly think having a variety of pumps might help out, might empty my breast, because I honestly do feel full, but those pumps just don't like me. But it hurts so much when they start getting full, getting gorged, and it needs to be relieved. I need a relief. I want him to latch to get it. I want him to, taking the right bottle that I've been using while I'm nursing is fine, but I don't buy any of the Dollar Tree bottles or the regular bottles. I do the Event Phillips, or Phyllis, I think that's what they're called, or the Dr. Brown's. That's it. But if there's any tips on any mom can give me out there, I would really appreciate it. It will be greatly appreciated by me and my son, because I would really like to get on with this journey and not have to worry about anything. I just want to show everyone and show myself that I can do something, that this is what I want to do, and keep up with it and keep doing it until I feel like it's time to stop, until I feel like I have a good enough milk supply. But thank you.